Well, first off, Charlie, thank you. I thought the buzz was there for challenging the record, obviously for attendance, and the tailgating. The band in Lot 20 was huge. The tailgaters in Lot 7 packed that place, and they brought a whole bunch of friends with them. So it was really nice to see that spirit walk with the police escort, the drum line, the whole 9 yards. We had a quiet confidence about us this week. I think that we'll learn a lot from this tape. Really proud of our players, our coaches. We did enough to win, but don't kid ourselves. Bemidji State did enough to win too. They did a really good job. I thought they played a fantastic game. Fortunately for us, my man to my left, my right, your left, hit a game winner, and Trayshawn got loose for definitely more than one. He was in that end zone today, I think 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken. So really proud of everybody. Happy for the team, right? We went 1-0, but we've got a lot of work to do.
Just thought it was another kick, just trusted in the operation, trusted in my teammates, and just went out there, focused on one thing, and just got the job done.
Did you talk to Coach Hoffner about how far you thought you needed to go?
No.
What are you confident in?
That's up to Hoffner. 55, 60. He'll put me out there. We've done it
You're
before.
confident in yourself with 55?
55, 60. Yeah.
Yeah, if we didn't convert that third down and we were at the 35, we would have sent him out there for a 52-yarder.
Trayshawn, a career game for you, 3 touchdowns. You had a game of 2 last year, but how does it feel to connect with Hayden the way you did?
Yeah, it feels great. Feels great just to be a Maverick, looking in the stands and just seeing everyone that showed up and just always supporting us. It feels good. That's from just the second we walked out there. And then with Hayden, we practice this every day. If you come to our practices, you see us at the end of every practice. We go out there and we're throwing jump balls every single day. And I also want to shout out my own line. They blocked their butts off today, and it all starts with them.
Looks to me like that I've watched the last couple of years, you kind of relish that circus catch, the big catch, and you just kind of thrive in that situation.
Yeah. So pretty much faith, trust, and belief. That's kind of part of our foundation. And I know my guys have faith, trust, and belief in me, and I have faith, trust, and belief in them. And they throw it up there, and I'm going to go make that play every time.
Todd, can you start about what this means? You already had some momentum going from week 1, just to get that second one.
Right. So prior to the season starting, I made it pretty clear to a lot of people that I challenged anybody to have this kind of schedule for their first 3 games. We have 2 under our belt. We've been very fortunate, right? We played really well in the first half of the first game in all 3 phases of the game. Second half, maybe not so much, but we went back to work. We got better on special teams. I thought Bemidji was very motivated today to get a win coming out of here. They respected us to the nth degree. I think they wanted it really bad, and they could have easily won that game. But what it means for us is it's 1-0, right? We beat 2 nationally ranked teams at this stage of the game. And Wayne will get nationally ranked. If they're not, some people need to be questioned on their rankings because they are very good. They've dominated 2 teams already that they've played. So for us to get off to 1-0 in conference, 2-0 overall, with what I expect to be 3 nationally ranked teams, winning 2 of those so far, right? We're going to celebrate this for 24 hours because I think we've accomplished something pretty gigantic. And, Bemidji, I can't give them enough credit, but I love the brotherhood, right? These guys are all about each other. They're all about their teammates, which is ultimately what you need as a football program. You want your players playing for one another and supporting one another. So this is really, really good. I think the foundation is there. I think the I got your back mentality is there. Now we need to respect our opponents, no matter who we're playing. And, you know, we're going to learn from this, and we just got to get better, right? I thought that, you know, we didn't maybe take some big, giant steps, right? The slogan for this week was to take the next step. We took a step in winning, right? But now we need to take another step in getting better. So we made enough plays to win a football game, and I'm really proud of our players and coaches.
I don't know if you were able to notice it. Was the snap a little bit off? Because it looked like Joe made a really good hold. Were you able to see it at all?
All I know is that they got the ball down in the spot it was supposed to be, and we just got it done, you know? I mean, nobody was there to block it.
I was timing it, like, we have standards that they gotta live up to, and Matt trusted them, right? I thought the ball was, like you said, it was a little bit inside shoulder. We want it kinda right here, right? Nobody's perfect, but Tony delivered it to where Joey could handle it, and Matt trusts Joey. They work together every day, and so, he put it right through the uprights. I don't even think it was even questionable.
Christian, it looks like probably one of the best defenses you guys have faced this year. And it's just, when you get into a rhythm like that with your quarterback, just how much fun is that?
It's awesome. Feels really good. It's just the ultimate trust in each other and the confidence when we go out there every time that we're going to make that connection and we're going to complete it every time. So, yeah, it feels pretty great.
Todd, what have you learned about your team that maybe you didn't know before week one, playing two ranked opponents right away like that?
I thought that our team had nothing but the utmost respect for Northwest Missouri State. I think coming back home after a really big victory like that, there was going to be a little bit of a letdown. We talked about it a little bit, but what's in the hearts and minds of these young men will show up on the scoreboard. And I learned that we have resiliency, right, which we were close to letting Northwest Missouri tie us last week. Tonight, Bemidji had the lead numerous times tonight, but we had resolve, resiliency, and now, you know, last week I thought we had really good respect for Northwest Missouri State, and I think we're definitely going to respect Wayne State, and I think that'll help us get a lot better going into that game.
Did you consider going for two after those fourth quarter touchdowns?
Yeah, I knew you were going to ask this. I was even questioning myself, Chad, because we talked on the headset, especially Ryan and I, because I don't want to interrupt the flow of the defense and the coordinator, Colin, Coach Taylor, his defense. But Coach Lichty and I talked, and we had blocked two earlier in the game, and that's the difference in the scoreboard right there. So we talked with the offensive guys like, yeah, I mean, we've gotten two already. So we thought about going for two, the first touchdown right after half, right? We lined up in the swinging gate, and if they were going to give it to us, we were going to take it, right? But then we brought them in and kicked it. With the young man down in the end zone, thought about trying to substitute the offense in quick and go for two there, but we just stuck with it. They left the kid down in that end zone. If they would have had some more time there, we'd have swapped out our units and went for two. But hindsight's 20/20, right? And when they scored two touchdowns, we were hoping to get our hands on one. We don't know how many they're going to score, but wow, what a response tonight too. I'm just thinking about that. Like, they responded exceptionally well with their offense, and we responded exceptionally well with our offense. And for Bemidji, they ran out of time, right? Because they were marching that doggone ball and scoring, right? And we did a great job in the second half of scoring too. So I think it's who had the ball last. And, you know, you think about, do you go for two? Do you know, if we wouldn't have blocked two earlier in the game, the score would have been different, right? We'd have stayed the course. We did talk about it, but we decided against it.
Matt, what are you doing on the sideline when, like, say, they got the ball, I think it was their 15, if I remember right, something like that. So what do you do to get ready for that moment?
Practice kicks, a little bit of visualization, getting my muscles and my body ready, and then just focusing on the one thing that I'm going to do when I get out there.
Should we show them what you and I did with about 1:40 left? went like this,
Exactly.
nodded heads with each
Yep.
other.
Yep.
We went like that, and about a minute and 30 seconds later, he nailed the field goal. So we have faith and trust and belief in him, like Trayshawn said, and it's a really big part of our foundation, and hopefully that continues.
Thank you, guys.
Yep, thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Good job, guys.